Stubbsy, I'm going to waste no time talking about this because this is Just Cause 3. You've played 3 hours of it. Is there a 3 in your age or date of birth? 333.
No, there is no 3 connection to me, unfortunately. But yes, I have played 3 hours of Just Cause 3. And it was very good, really entertaining.
Why? I mean, open world games, lots of them these days, very much, the thing of the day. Why is this one? What stands out about Just Cause 3? Give me 3 things that stand out about Just Cause 3, Mikey. Can you do that, actually?
3 things that stand out about Just Cause 3.
I know you're writing an article where there's more than 3 things, but let's just go with 3 for this video.
Well, the first thing, and the thing that kind of I spent most of the 3 hours doing, was just messing around in the world, interacting with, the grapple mechanics, and using the wingsuit to fly about and stuff like that. Because, as I'm sure you can see from the B-roll that we're now showing, the grapple is back, as you would probably expect, but it's kind of a lot more, what's the word? Better, but there's a better word than better.
Is it just kind of smoother, and does it just work?
Yeah,
better's fine. Does it work better?
Yeah, it works really, really well. You can use it.
Does it work 3 times better?
We could say that for the purpose
Let's
of
say that.
continuing the 3 theme. But it works really well because whereas it's got more functionality now than it previously has, and it seems to be a lot easier to use. I remember playing Just Cause 2, and whilst the grapple was always a cool thing, it kind of didn't always work how I wanted it to. It wouldn't attach to the right thing, or it wouldn't interact with the way I wanted it to interact with the 2 objects. This time you have a lot more control, so you can attach both ends of a grapple to something and then hold LT on Xbox controller to make it contract and come together so that they smash into each other. Or you can use it sort of to lock onto...
To what degree? Can I harpoon 2 helicopters and do that?
Yeah, theoretically you can get
so
you could get 2 helicopters together and then contract them together so that they smash into each other and theoretically blow up. You can do that with pretty much anything though.
Really? I mean, there's no I'm thinking Metal Gear, you have to upgrade slowly to be able to do the big... This is just from what you played, this is just you see those 2 things, yeah, pin them together, whatever, just do what the fuck you want, basically.
I think that's available from the start, although I did get put into some, where I had certain upgrades unlocked.
Right.
So it may be a few hours in that you get certain abilities that way, but that was really cool because I spent a lot of time just messing about, trying to figure out what I could grapple to what, and make interesting stuff happen. And you can grapple massive things, you could grapple a helicopter to a crane and then smash the helicopter into the crane theoretically, or you could grapple a chair to a beach ball and make the beach ball sit on top of the chair.
So what if you're in a car, or no, hang on, you're on a car.
Yep.
Could you harpoon the car to something else, get in the car, drive the car off, then press what was it, LB you said, left bumper, and then still make that happen? Do you know what I mean?
Well, if you grapple something to a car,
right,
and then you drive off in the car, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either that thing is going to follow the car, or
right.
If that thing is stronger than the pressure the car's applying, the car's going to stay in place. So if you start to contract the grapple, it depends which wins out, or if the grapple snaps. If you try and grapple 2 buildings together, and then try and contract it, then obviously the grapple is not strong enough to pull down 2 buildings.
Hang on, can you take buildings out though? Can you take buildings out?
I don't think you can properly destroy buildings, no. I don't think that's a thing.
Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, let's forget the 3 theme. I think that's gone. Let's just let that go, even though it is the magic number. You said to me the open world, and I think people will be getting the impression the open world is incredibly fun. Did you get any impression of this? I mean, 3 hours isn't a long time, but did you get any impression of the story? Because the one thing I would level at Just Cause 2 is the open world was great fun there, and I'm sure this will be more great fun. But the story in Just Cause 2 was never didn't quite grab me,
Well, due to technical issues, I only got to try the first couple of sort of tutorial introductory missions.
Okay.
So I didn't really get into the story in any meaningful way. It was sort of it kind of stopped working at the tutorial stage, so I can't really comment on that. But I did get to meet a couple of characters that are apparently relatively important to the story.
Right.
And probably the 20 minutes that I met them for, they didn't really endear themselves that much to me. They weren't amazing.
Right.
So hopefully it'll just be the story's there, the story's okay, but you can kind of pan it off and just go mess around in the open world. I think that's what's going to be good.
I always had the problem with these. These kind of games, they always seem to want to be 30 hours long. Rather, I would prefer just give me like a 7-8 hour story, but then just give me loads of stuff to do in the mission in the side of the open world.
Yeah, like what I did spend a bit of time doing is in, like as you would expect with an open world game, there's areas that you've kind of got to liberate from the bad guys. And to do that, you've got to destroy certain things in the area. And you can do that sort of any way you want. So if you wanted, you could get as Hack Chopper, like fly around above a village and just shoot the hell out of it until you manage to hit everything that you need to destroy. Or you could go on ground level and just pull everything to the floor with your grapple. Or you could get a rocket launcher and shoot everything with that. So that's quite good fun, because you just sort of blow everything up regardless of how you do it, and just cause lots of destruction. And then providing you raise a flag at the end, it's all good.
Okay, I mean, I'm very excited to finally play this in December, but I suppose let's just finish off then and say, like, so where does this sit now for you? Like, do you really want to get back into it? Where does this game fall for you now?
I definitely want to play more of it, purely because I just want to see I want to properly try and push the limits with what you can actually do in the open world and the grapple stuff, and try and find out more ridiculous things you can do. The story side of things, not that interested in. But I definitely want to play it more, just to... It's a great game for like making YouTube videos of random stuff that you do.
Well, I mean, on that note, you should say subscribe to God is a Geek on YouTube, follow Stubbsy at Mike Stubbsy on Twitter, and thanks for your time. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.